Okay, so welcome back to Excellence Pharmacy Technician Training. If you watched the first video with the allegation problem, this is the follow-up, and I introduced this problem to you in the first video, but here it is again. Problem number two. How many grams of 4% of drug X can be made from 200 grams of 1% and pure drug X powder? Remember our three questions. Do you remember what they are? Okay, question number one. Do I have two strengths of the same ingredient and I need to make a third? Question number two. Does this third strength numerically lie between the other two? And question number three, do I know what my final amount is? So let's start with question number three. We don't know what our final amount is, as evidenced by the words how many grams can be made, right? So we don't know how much we're gonna end up with. We do know that one of our ingredients, specifically the 1%, is 200 grams. And we also know that we're using a pure powder. So we have pure unadulterated drug X. Alrighty. So let's move to our allegation matrix. We know that pure is going to be 100% because it's 100% drug X. So this is what it looks like. You have 100% as my highest strength. My lowest strength is 1%. The strength I have to find or make is 4%. Okay, and we do our subtraction. We say difference between 100 and 4 is 96. Difference between 1 and 4 is 3. So now what I've done is I've ascribed values to each one of those parts that represent the percentages. Okay, so we know that 200 grams is 1%. So that means that 200 grams has to be in the same horizontal line as 1%. Okay, our unknown is going to be X. Okay, so the way that we're going to solve this is that we are going to solve for the 100%, knowing that our question is asking us how many grams of the 4%. Okay, there's a couple of ways that we can do this, but I'm going to show you this way. I want to show you the allegation with a twist way of doing it. There is another way that you can do it, but I won't go there yet. Not today. Okay, so we're going to do a proportion just like we did in the first problem, and we're going to say 3 parts. We have to use 3 parts in this one. Why? Because that's what our unknown is tied to, right? So we have 3 parts over 96 parts equals our unknown over 200 grams. And so we solve, we say 3 times 200 equals 96x. We divide both sides of our equation by 96. And as I'm writing with my right hand, canceling, 96, right? So we have, when we solve, X is equal to 6.25 grams of 100%. Okay? Now it's asking me how many grams of 4% of drug X. So what I do is I add them, because physically I'm adding them together. So I have 200 grams, right? That's my 1% plus 6.25 grams that is my pure powder, my 100%, equals 206.5 grams of 4%. And that's the answer. Okay, so that is problem 2, short and sweet. We do have another problem, and I'm going to very briefly introduce you to that one. And that one is problem number 3. How many grams of 1% drug X must be added to 200 grams of pure drug X powder to make a 4% ointment? Okay, so we're going to handle this one in the next video. Again, thank you for watching. If you like what you're hearing here and what you're seeing here, please hit the subscribe button. Please give me a like. And please tell other people about this channel, people that may be studying this content and may be confused. Okay? All right, thank you for watching, and we'll be here on the next video. God bless.